Hey everybody, I'm back lamination for food. I'm trying to get whatever angle I need. Y'all be gotta bear with this light that I got going on. I am parked outside of a hotel. I'll probably give y'all a more clearer camera view in the morning. However, do what we're gonna do for now, because I want to talk to y'all while I am in the mind frame that I'm in, basically. So it's about 10:30 maybe at night, and I'm gonna try not to make this, I'm gonna try to make this quick. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about my van life experience for right now. I try to let a little bit of time go by before I get into these videos, honestly, because sometimes there's nothing new to share with you all, other than y'all know I'm pretty much just making it out here every single day or whatever. But today was kind of rough, and actually the last few days has been kind of rough. And I want to say that I'm suffering real good. Y'all know we be in our word. In case you are new to the video, then what's up, y'all, or whatever, if you're new to the channel. But we be in our word, and so we gotta take every day, we gotta count it, we gotta run it. Y'all, I don't even know how to verbalize what I'm really trying to say. That's why I want to talk within this mind frame, because I want to express through this mind frame, basically. So long story short, look how like I'm hanging out the car, y'all. I'm just hanging out. Okay, so it's been so hot, but hold on, I had it in my head how I wanted to do this, and I just don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna do it, y'all. But it's just been so hot, and honestly, that's what's got me messed up right now. Like, my routine has been off. I haven't did the best in my routine, and I'm spending a lot of money. I don't have a job. I need to do this right, and I'm still trying to get my system. I've been living in my van for approximately 4 or 5 months. I don't know. But I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm just trying to allow myself to feel my suffering. But because other than that, I'm doing great. I'm thankful to see what I need to correct, or like what I need to do now. It's like sooner than later type thing. And it's just, oh my God, it's so hot. Sheesh. But okay, what do I be doing about the heat? I go to play, y'all. It's really got me spending money. It got me going places, sitting down, buying a coffee, buying a juice, and sitting down drinking juice, and going out to eat, because I'm trying to get out the heat. It's got me, going to Barnes and Noble, going to the gym. Like today I was so hot, I went to the gym. I do have a fan, and my heat went out in my van, so I tried to go get my heat fixed. My air went out. I tried to go get my air fixed today with the mechanic that even had my van for approximately a few months when I first got the van. And he was supposed to call me when it was my turn. He was like, okay, I got one caller ahead of you. But he was supposed to call me back, and he never called me back. And it disappointed me, even though, okay, you can't let stuff disappoint you. But it disappointed me because, like, why he didn't call me back? And it's like, how as a grown man, how you say you gonna do something and you don't do it? I really don't, truly on my mama, don't understand. How can he tell me it's one car right here before you, and then I'm gonna call you because, yeah, it's hot. And I said, I know, I got my little fan. That fan ain't gonna do nothing. Well, it's doing a little something more than me not having a fan. So what is his purpose in talking to me about what I'm trying to do to help my situation? And he the main one who, the mechanic, supposed to help my situation. He don't help my situation. And this is why I want to talk in my mind frame, because tomorrow I don't care no more. Tomorrow I'm gonna be all, thank you God, I'm so happy to be alive, which I am so happy to be alive. That's why I say I'm suffering real good, because this is my walk of life. This is, at the end of the day, it's my choice to live in a van. I don't see myself, because I was thinking about this earlier. Well, not earlier, but on my way here. I don't see myself getting a place to stay until I'm buying a house up front, because I just can't see myself working to pay bills no more. It's either I work, I get the money, I got the money, and I spend the money, and I buy what I need. No. And honestly, that's what I'm trusting in God for. So I'm answering questions that's in my mind. So it's like, why are you living in a van? What are you believing in God for? I'm believing in God for a debt-free life. I'm believing in God to, I just said it. And why am I living in a van? Because I don't want to live I don't want to pay rent. I don't want to pay rent. That's one of the main exact reasons why I'm living in a van. I don't want no rent. I don't want a car note. I don't want to, I already even said it, and those are my main reasons, and that's what it's gonna be. So I just left from bathing at the car wash, because another problem that I'm facing outside of the heat is staying safe away from men, people. And it's this one gas station that I do bathe at, but the man at the gas station is just kind of like being a creep. I probably said something about him in a couple of other videos, but he's the janitor man, and he just like, I don't care, sir, how many times a week, a month, or a day that you see me. I'm not coming up here for you. And I think this was really like not even I think. That's getting on my nerves. Stop talking to me and leave me alone. And he, I'm trying to give you free showers. Like, if you're trying to give me a free shower, like, okay, the manager man, he was like, one day he was like, oh, you know what you be doing? I said, I be traveling. And he was like, okay, well, when you headed to next? This is a casual conversation. So then he said, anytime I'm up here, just shower on me. I like, hey, that's a person who's genuinely trying to give me a free shower. Even though I don't need a free shower, I don't need it. But that's what happened. Now the janitor man, you trying to talk to me, and I'm brushing you off. It's only because there's only so much fake laughing and fake conversation that I'm willing to give. I'm not willing to do no more than that. So now I'm gonna have to look mean in your eyes. I'm gonna have to look stuck up in your eyes, because, sir, I'm not coming up here for you. I'm trying to do my thing in the shower. And so that, he's not accepting that. Like, he's, I guess, feeling rejected, and his rejection is causing him to pursue me more and talk to me more and prove his character. it's nothing, okay, so anyway, y'all, he gave me a pack of M&Ms last night, and he put it on the table. I was saying, I was just getting out the heat, so I was at the gas station chilling. And this gas station, it's a travel truck stop gas station, so, got the little Subway. I'm in Subway chilling. He come put the M&Ms on my table. And then he was like, came back and was like, it would be such an honor to me if you take these these M&Ms. And I just did a little fake laugh and kept being in my phone. I didn't even say nothing. He came back and threw $10 on the table, a $10 bill. Y'all, anyway, here go the video. That's what he did. When I got up to leave, I did not take those items because I don't know what type of witchcraft he got on those items. And I don't want to take those items because I don't want him to think that he can just give me things when he see me, because at the end of the day, I just want to be left alone. I don't understand what's so difficult to understand about that. We are not friends. I don't know you, and it's okay for me to not want to get to know you. I can see if you see me and you say, hey, enough times where I felt comfortable to talk more, but that's just not the case. Okay, y'all probably get it. So anyway, thank y'all I had to vent. Y'all see why I say I gotta allow myself to feel what I feel? I've rushed myself through feelings because, well, honestly, because my mom did that. She be like, I don't got time to do that right now. And it be like, dang, like she ain't never got time. But in this world, you can't never have time to do nothing. Shoot. Only thing you got time for is pay bills, pay this, pay that, be available for him, go to work, do the job, and be what everybody needs you to be. That's the only thing this world wants you to have time for. And that's why I choose to live the life that I live. This better not be an ad on me. That's why I choose to live the life that I live, because I want to take care of myself deeply. Like, I want to be inside of my skin more often than not. And I couldn't do that when I had my own apartment. I was so stressed out. I got to go to work every day. And it's like my mind overtakes me and just like really made me feel like I can't wash the dishes tonight. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, dang, I can't even live my life. But anyway, so I didn't shower at the gas station today because of that man. Well, I just didn't feel comfortable. I feel like I'm ducking and dodging people that I don't even know, and I'm just ready to get out of this state. But I'm doing a storage sale, and I'm trying to get rid of my items in my storage before I leave this state, so I don't feel pressured to. I'm not gonna feel pressured to come back, but eventually I will, because I'm gonna be paying on the storage fee. So I'm trying to get from paying on my storage fee. Okay. The other thing about this van life thing right now, it's so hot. I know I keep saying that, but it's making, every time I go outside, even though I'm always outside, my phone is so hot. And at this point, I don't know if it's just my phone, but I'm like, it should not be this, my phone shouldn't be this hot every day. Like, I could be sitting inside of Barnes & Noble, okay, cool. I walk outside, 20 minutes later, my phone is burning up, and I gotta keep putting fans on my phone. I guess I just need to call Apple or something. Okay. Now, let's go back to me good suffering, okay? Because I didn't want to just be complaining, and I kind of feel like I am complaining, but y'all did my life, so hold on, let me feel it real quick, okay? Now, I feel so nice and clean washing up at the car wash. So what I did was, I have a little small bucket. Let me show you. I'll have to show y'all. I'll show y'all in the morning when I come back. But I have a little small bucket. And that bucket, I try to keep filling it up with clean water every chance I get. So that, let's just say tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm in a hotel parking lot, so tomorrow I'm gonna wake up here. If I had clean water, because I just used it, but I still got clean water. I got water bottles, but I would have used that water to brush my teeth and wash my face, and then, like, you know, kind of clean up. So, sorry, y'all, gotta make sure nothing, I'm not crawling on me or nothing like that. But yeah, that was a very nice wash up. Like, what I had to do is, you see how, like, there's a car parked right here? I pretty much had parked like I'm parked. Okay. I pretty much parked like how I'm parked right now. And say I was like, I had my this door open and my sliding door open right here. And my bucket of water, and I just literally was able to just stand up right here and just like wash all over my body and stuff like that. And I think that was pretty cool. Like, it felt pretty, I don't know what it felt like. It was pretty cool. I feel like I'm doing a good job suffering. And the reason I'm saying that is because that's what the Bible talks about. I want to say in Romans chapter 6, it say that because we are heirs of Christ, that we share in the suffering of Christ. And I'm just like, this is my walk of life at the moment. And we're gonna suffer in all stages. Like, you're not gonna always be comfortable. And especially when you're trusting in God for like bigger things, you got to walk through the smaller things to get to the bigger things. And you know what I mean. So like, even if you want to buy you a new house or get a new apartment or something, you gotta sacrifice daily spending habits, or, you know, stuff like that. You gotta really pretty much retrain your mind. That's really what I'm trying to get to. But I'm sleepy, so you just have to retrain your mind in every circumstance. And the way that I'm going about keeping my mind trained is tomorrow I'm going to go, I don't know. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to sleep in tomorrow until I get ready. Because I keep on waking up early, going to my storage. And it's like I get there and I be like, what do I do now? But I just keep taking a whole bunch of pictures of stuff that I got, put on the internet. Then I got to wait for somebody to hit me up and tell me they want to buy it. But also, I think I'm going to go, what I'm going to do differently, I think I'm going to go to the library. And I'm going to sit there for a couple of hours and just like edit some videos and like really probably wait until the sun go down, to be honest. My most important thing is I gotta get out this heat. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow morning. This video is getting long enough, and I got a couple of fans, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb in the back. I'm gonna put all my fans on me, which I got, I think 2 or 3 fans gonna be on me, and that's how I'm gonna sleep. It's not that hot in the night as it is during the day. Oh my God, y'all don't understand. I think it was 105 degrees earlier today. Yeah. I often say sneeze me, but I think it was like 105 degrees. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Okay, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. Let's see if I have anything to add or say through a more clearer mind, because I think like I was trying to make this video while my mind is a little flustered, just so that I can, I don't know why, like it's a reason why. I think I just wanted to hear my mind being flustered, and I just wanted to show up, even if I'm not at my best, You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I just wanted to show up. Like, I have big faith and I trust in God, but I'm still a human. And I think that, you know, I just wanted to allow myself to just come on here and just be a human in the midst of my circumstance. Some people may not care, but some people might need this and some people might care. So, you know what to do. So, do that for me. If you... y'all know what, you know what to do. If you enjoy this video, give me a like. Stop playing with it. But, okay, I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep. Love you. Bye. Why does someone stay in there? Am I supposed to tuck it in or something? Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I had a rough day and a rough night last night. But before we get into any of that and any of those things, let's go ahead and get this day started. I'm about to go to the park and brush my teeth, wash my face. I found my keys. Oh crap, I left it. I left it back there. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Y'all, now that we got that out the way, let me go get a cup of coffee. And I'll be ready to chat in a minute. Okay, so I just got done eating. Well, doing my Bible study, eating. And yeah, I'm so tired. I don't know why. Like, what it made me so tired? I don't know if it's from eating, but anyway, I'm gonna finish this video in a bit. Okay, and I did put on some more clothes. I put on some pants and some dang, I wonder why my phone been doing this lately. Y'all see like this little mirror thing at the bottom or in the camera? I don't know why it's been doing that. But anyway, y'all, I am so tired. Like, I'm just chilling. I hope the weather kind of stays like this all day so that I don't have to be as hot. But anyway, I woke up so thankful, so grateful, and just really in gratitude. So I do want to say that despite all that we go through, like, sometimes it's okay. Like, that's your season. You got to go through that. And I wanted to, like, feel what I feel, but also understand what I'm saying. The fact that, okay, I have to go through this because it's a part of my walk. And so the other thing I forgot to complain about, yesterday, is the fact that I am so tired of my van being dirty. And it's so funny because as I was thinking earlier about the fact that I forgot to complain about it, it's like, do we want to just complain about stuff, or do we want to understand that we have the power and the authority to make changes in most of the things that we complain about? So I'm talking about, I'm so tired of my van being dirty. Who gonna clean it beside me? So anyway, and I do understand that I'm just going through the motions of, like, there's an order in which that I am doing things. So I'm cleaning up. However, I'm about to get my windows tinted today in a few hours. And I feel like after I get my windows tinted, and I get my, I'm supposed to be getting my air fixed today. So, oh yeah, I was telling y'all last night about the dude with the air. He had sent me a text message sometime, like, while I was asleep. And he was like, I didn't forget about you. I had got sick and I went right home after you left. I don't know. I mean, I just gotta just say okay and just, like, give it a try again today. But if he don't come through today, then I'm just not gonna worry about him no more. But anyway, so there's an order in which that I'm doing things. So I got to get my air fixed, get my windows tinted, and I just got my shelves put in the back. So I'll pretty much be able to organize my van and actually really clean it up, like 100% clean, probably within the next 2 to 3 days. So as I'm just going through with my van life experience and journey, I'm counting that in as that. You may not like, there are some things we're not going to like about our walk and our experience or our journey. But you have to remember, why are you doing what you're doing and what are you doing it for? And so, like I stated last night, I don't want to go back into apartment living. Although, I mean, that would be ideal, but I most importantly don't want to work for the apartment each and every day. That's not an argument. I'm not expecting people to understand. I already know a lot of people don't understand, and I already know a lot of people do understand. And I also know that some people understand but would still want to argue with me or try to make me feel crazy, try to make me feel lazy, or feel however, whatever they will, what they want me to feel. And I don't care, because I know that God has a plan for me, and that's the reason why I feel the way I feel. And I'm okay to continue to lean into how I feel, and I'm okay to continue to follow God and trust God on my walk or whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not going to go to work every day for the apartment. And when I say that, I'm not gonna go to the traditional job that when you go to the apartment, where do you work at? I work at Walmart. How much you make? I make this much. Like, I'm not doing it no more. And if this is my portal into financial freedom, freedom of living, and whatever else kind of freedom that come with this, freedom to travel, and whatever the case is, because like when I worked the job, especially even working the job that I just worked, and I was a supervisor, so I'm getting paid more than my associates, and I'm working a lot of hours. You have to be so available, and when it comes time for your time for yourself, you have less time for yourself, and you need to put in more time for them. So if people say, well, Quay, everybody need a place to stay, that's the same exact thing that I tell God. And so for now, this is where I live. So anyway, I have to take the good with the bad. And also be okay. So this kind of sums up, I don't know, it sums up something. But I just been living and just doing the best that I can. I got storages. I think I told y'all this. I've been making sales or giving away things for free, and just trying to get rid of the things in my storage that I will not be using. Things that other people could probably use in their homes. These things that people may not even need, but they taking it off my hands. So thank you, Jesus. And it's like, it's stuff that, like, my older sister was like, why don't you just save it until when you get another place to stay? Because the reason why I won't save it for when I get a place to stay again is because I need to limit paying a storage bill, for one. For two, when God moves me into a house of my own, we're going to have land. We're going to have a farm. And I'm paying cash money for these acres, okay? So that's where we at. I'm not going to need this. I'm not going to need the stuff that I have now, because I'm going to get new stuff. And I don't know. Like, that's what it is. Like, if they say life is what you make it, well, make it over then. Make it over. Don't be scared to make it over. Like, and then this bring me into, like, the mental and emotional or romantic stuff. Like, I just had a moment yesterday while I was just kind of, like, sitting in my solitude. Oh, yes, y'all. I'm going to tell you. And it's like I was waiting on this moment to happen. Like, you know, I was waiting on the fact to feel that sense of loneliness or whatever the case is. But as I was sitting in my solitude, I started thinking about my ex-husband and my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, dang, what if I was just such a terrible person to them? And like, what if we didn't work out because it was me, and I failed to see that it was me? And I just started feeling like a failure and feeling like just crappy. And so I'm gonna show y'all the post that I made about in that regard. Would you believe me if I said I'm in love, baby? But the ultimate feelings are, I said, you know what, I want to just take accountability for the things that I've done, and like, you know, the ways that I have been that I was unable to see in those moments. And I just want to be a better person so that I can wake up today is tomorrow. So I was like, I want to wake up tomorrow just being a better version of myself, even if it takes this long to realize that I was the problem. Which honestly, y'all, I don't necessarily, I still don't think we say stuff like this, but I'm gonna use this terminology. I still don't just think like I was the problem. And even like, it's like that matters, but it don't matter. But I'm gonna just finish what I'm saying. I don't think like I was the problem. I think that I do have a fear of disappointing others, or not even a fear, but I don't like disappointing people. I try to make people happy. I want to make people happy. But in return, it has turned me into a people's pleaser in younger years of my life. And now I'm like, I gotta live for myself right now. So honestly, I know I disappointed my boyfriend because he kept trying to mold me into a person that he was going to marry. And I felt like him shaping me into his wife was taken away from my individuality. And I know like that's a very sensitive topic for society because people got all type of opinions. But I've been married before, and I gave all of me away to my husband. And at the end of the marriage, there was, well, I can't just say there was no more me, but throughout the marriage, it became no more me. But by the end of the marriage, I found me. And God, actually, at the end of the marriage, God found me and came and got me out of that house. And so it's so funny. You can tell, like, those were the things on my mind. And thank you, Holy Spirit, for, like, helping me see this. Because I had a dream about the boyfriend, and then when I woke up, it was my husband was in my like conscious, and it wasn't a dream no more. It was like a daydream in my mind from after I woke up. And I was just like, now I'm just like, I was asking God, what does that mean? But now I know what it means. It's just mean like, it's just, that was just scenarios that was created because it was just, I was heavily thinking about them yesterday. But anyway, whew, y'all. Anyway, I'm just falling in love with me and my life. And it's not even I'm falling in love, but I am in love with me and my life. And like I said, I know I disappointed the boyfriend in a way, but sometimes you just gonna make people mad when you're not doing what they want you to do. And I apologize. I didn't mean to make you mad, but little baby, that was my life that wasn't what my life consists of. But anyway, I think I do want to get married again, but not right now, y'all. I really enjoy being with God right now. And I do want to take my time and learn. I do want to take my time to learn more about love and learn about relationships and just learn about people. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with waiting and giving that time. I think people, we be like, I want this, let me go get it. Like, hold on. You let God prepare you for what it is that you're getting. And I feel like we skip the stage of preparation. Like even with me, like with this phase that I'm living in my van, we skip certain phases of preparation because we don't like it, because it's uncomfortable, because it's challenging or mentally challenging. And then also you're faced with the reflections of looking at yourself and looking at just your life, you know, looking at your decisions, look at your decision making skills, looking at the things that you have accepted or have allowed into your life, and looking at like what your life became. So I guess that's where I am. I'm sitting in that pocket right there of all of those things. And I'm still okay with it. I'm okay with it because, I mean, that's part of the process. So I thank God for allowing me to understand that life is a journey, and then certain things has to go through a process phase. And so anyway, I am going to conclude this video with all of that, all those words and all of that information. And this is my van life experience for right now. So there's somebody walking. Sir, get out my video. Oh, he can't hear me. Never mind. My windows are open right here. But yeah, that's all the aspects, you all. I think I went through mentally, emotionally. I think I went through financially last night, y'all. I gotta chill a little bit, y'all. It's been making me feel like I'm hungry. Let me go eat. And I'm not hungry. I'm just bored. And it's like, sometimes you're bored. You don't even know you're bored. And you don't know you're doing what you're doing because you're bored. So it's like, I'm just really enjoying being a human. Like, we make mistakes, we grow, we live, we learn, we live again, we live some more, we do this, we make decisions, we make poor decisions, we make good decisions. You have to learn. And other people can't make your decisions for you, no matter how bad they want to, because sometimes you're going to be faced with a decision that only you can make, because it's your life. And whatever is the outcome of any decision is not going to affect anybody else. Like, there's this guy I just started listening to, Dr. something. And this, he was telling, he does story times, but he does coaching, and he tells the story times of his coachings. And so this couple he was counseling or coaching, a lady said that her therapist, she consulted her husband about something. Husband said, I don't think it's a good idea. She consulted her therapist about something. The therapist said, yeah, you should do that. And so she did it. And it's just like, her doing what the therapist told her to do affected her marriage and her husband, and then ultimately her. So sometimes you can't just make decisions that other people tell you to make, because you got to sit in the decision that you made, and you have to be okay with that. And if you're not gonna be, if somebody tell you to do something, to jump, and you jump and you listen to them, now you gotta rebuild. Now you gotta build, now you build resentment in your heart and anger because you listen to somebody else tell you to make a bad decision that you are not okay with. It's better to make your own mistakes, basically. Now, there is a balance, because some mistakes you don't have to make if you listen to wise counsel. So, okay, y'all. Life is just too much. Life is too much life out here in this world. So, because, like, where is the separation? Like, where is that thin line? Honestly, consulting with God is that thin line. Waking up, reading your word, reading your Bible, praying, like, including God. Waking up, including God, and then telling God, this is the decision that I am going to make. If this is not a good decision, I need you to steer me in a different direction. Or I just need you to have my back. So consulting with God is that fine line, because if you did something, you consulted with God about it. And it's like you walk through with your consciousness of the fact that you went to the highest power, you went to God. So if something does not work out, okay, God, what is the lesson in this that you wanted me to learn? Because it's not going to always be perfect. Like, oh, I did this, God told me to do that. Okay, now God told me to do that next. Like, some decision God going to say, all right, it's your turn. Let's see if you're going to put to work whatever I've taught you, whatever you've learned. So in the season, you might learn something. Y'all, I'm getting tired now. So you might have learned something in the season, and then now it's time to apply what you learned. Okay. So anyway, I get an opportunity to take a nap, and it's not hot outside, so I'm really going to go and take advantage of this. And I love y'all so much. Thank you for being part of my van life journey, and thank you for being a part of my spiritual life journey with God and etc. And I would just close this off by saying, if you are on this video, then I think God wants a relationship with you, and you need to go ahead and handle that. If God is calling you, do you want to answer the phone? Do you want to answer? If God is calling you to do something, do you want to say yes? We are human beings. God created us to be human. No one can say so specifically like, oh, you don't, nobody can tell you nothing, okay, if you are following God. I know what I mean when I say that, and I don't know if I should elaborate or not, but if you're listening to these words, then God wants a relationship with you. And I'll just say that, and I'll leave that right there. And if you need help cultivating your relationship with God, then stay tuned on my journey as well, because that is what some of my videos are for. Am I saying this right, God? Some of my videos, I'm sharing my cultivated relationship with God, but He has called me for me to share to others that He wants a relationship with you. And it's so funny that He got me even saying these words right now. But what beauty, is so much beauty in that, okay? Now, I love you, and I will see y'all in the next episode on ATalkWithQuaTV. And again, thank y'all for staying for a part of my human life and van life journey. Okay, bye.
I must stay loving me, I mean it. That's what's not good for me, I mean it.
Gonna fight back.
Taking my money back,